Check, check, check. Is this thing on? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for losing my voice. I do so many live streams lately. Thank you so much for coming on in, jumping on into the live stream, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. Thank you for jumping on in. I almost lost it there. There it is. Thank you for jumping on in with the Crypto Lifer and having a wonderful evening. I had to come back one more time for Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. That's right. At the end of every single month, I do an extra live stream for Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the monthly close. We'll take a look at it here. I have it waiting. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here on the monthly candle close, shall we? The monthly candle for Bitcoin. All right. Breaking it down. And when we look at the monthly candle, let's take a look at what we see here. Okay. Nice structure forming. So far, so good. Tweezer bottoms. The last time we had tweezer bottoms on the monthly, beautiful pump back to the upside. Same thing here about tweezer bottoms on the monthly. They were small, but we pumped up. Here we had them right there. We would pump up. We have them again to the upside. Bouncing off the 21-day moving average. Beautiful sign for the monthly too. That's what you want to see. Extremely oversold, ready to go on the stochastics RSI. Like almost kind of everything you're looking for on the monthly time frame. And again, I think we have to. Should we? Do we dare? I think we do, though. On the monthly time frame, Bitcoin and the monthly candle The monthly candle close, and it looks like Sammy Cup and Hattie. Let's take a look at this monthly candle close. Let's jump in there. So look at this. It's looking like a Sammy Cup and Hattie here for Bitcoin in the monthly candle close. Look at this. I mean, I can't make this up, but there's a bit of a cup here. There's a bit of a handle. The handle is higher than the cup. See, we have tweezer bottoms right here. We have tweezer bottoms right there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And here is our monthly cup and handy. I mean, if we take wick to wick and we swing it on out, and it's going to give us somewhat of an idea here. $78,000, $80,000 Bitcoin. It's coming, baby. It's coming. Bouncing off the 21-day moving average. So far, so good. Again, I'm not a moon boy or a bear boy. I take it one step at a time. But let's take a look at that monthly candle, shall we? It opened at 38,466. The high was 45,821. The low was 34,322, and it would close at $43,160, a $4,693 candle, 12.2% on the move. And there you have it. Bitcoin recovering off of a bottom here, and look at the monthly support at 38,000 that it's been holding. So listen, the whole month went up and down, but it didn't matter as long as we closed above 38K. You can see we have secondary monthly support here at $35,000. We have monthly resistance waiting for us at about 46, 47.5 area, and then back up to the all-time high regions, really, into the 59 and 60K area. About to make a move here on the stochastics RSI. Last time we were that low, we did have a pump to the upside on the monthly time frame. So far, so good. The monthly chart for Bitcoin hanging in there. And we are in a falling wedge. Highly likely we break to the upside. 68% chance for Bitcoin to break on out. If you look at this thing, doesn't look too bad comparatively. And it says we're in this like a bit of a channel here as well. On our way back up to the upside for Bitcoin. If we take the length of the pole and swing it up to the move, we're talking $125,000 Bitcoin, January 2023. Interesting. That's what we're saying here. Earlier today, I pointed out $133,000 Bitcoin. Bitcoin holding 43K. We're going to look at it in the smaller time frames. We're going to break it down for you. We're going to show you kind of how to navigate the littler, smaller time frames as well as the big time frames. But again, we have to go over the monthly close for Bitcoin. And the next monthly candle will close in 1 month and 0 days. All right? It's this candle right here. So we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens. It closed at about 7 p.m. Eastern time, which was 12 o'clock UTC for the monthly candle. So shout out to everyone jumping on in. It's going to be a shorter stream, as you know, quicker in and out, about an hour long. But we're going to take a look at the health of the market nonetheless. Bit of a Patreon stream from my Patrons. Anyone who's really loyal to the game wants to jump on in. You know, that's what I expect. A little smaller viewing party here. But it's okay. That's what it is. On a random Monday night. Used to be Monday Night Football. So at least we got something to watch tonight. Thanks for smushing the like button. Shout out to everyone here. Pumping today. Greetings from the West Coast Lifers. Shout out to Jedi M. Shout out to Elo Guvena. Wow. I don't know what that means. Hi, Gina. Everyone, we making money today, baby. Shout out to David Kendall. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I need some BTC gear. Of course you do. Like this cool hoodie that I got going on. All right? So you can walk around and be like, yo, I'm a Bitcoin guy. I like to be in I got Bitcoin shirt on over here. Look at me over here. Hey, I'm a Bitcoin guy. Hey, yeah, I like the Bitcoin. He's good. You guys are funny. Who wrote he's good? I like that. Talk to me, Crypto Lifer. Speak the Bitcoin gospel, brother. Shout out to Kieran Ryan, my man. Shout out to Danny Reyes, my man. Danny, for jumping on into the trading group. Love you, Danny. Let us know if we're doing everything right. Anything we can do to help you on your way, Danny, let us know. Want to make sure that you are accommodated in that group. Everything's going your way. Shout out to Big Jim, my man, 333. You're the man, dude. Shout out to Todd Watson. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Shout out to Bitmode Crypto. Bit Squad in the house, hanging with the awesome lifers. Thanks for the shout out to Ben and the team at the beginning of yesterday's stream. Greatly appreciated. Well, shout out to Ben again and the team. I seen him going hard. He just posted a video recently too. And his strategies are 100% correct. I mean, I hang out with at least 50% of my portfolio in Bitcoin because I like Bitcoin and I don't want to go down with the ship. I want to be here for the long haul. So if you want to be here for the long haul, again, not a financial advisor as you can see here, but keep 30 to 50% of your portfolio in Bitcoin. That's what I do. You do whatever makes you happy, but that's what I do. I'm never going to tell you what to do with your money. Great content fund you recently. Shout out to Kyle Stanfield. You're the man, dude. Much appreciated. That hoodie is fire. Thanks, man. It's just a black hoodie with Bitcoin on it, but it is fire. It is fire. I should wear it on the next blockchain, right? On the next around the blockchain. Shout out to the Bit Squad. You're the man. Appreciate you, man. The Bitmode Crypto. Appreciate you for coming on in and dropping a comment here. Much respect to you and yours. So let's dive in. That's the monthly close. And we've gone over monthly support and resistance, which ain't bad. We're in a range. And things aren't that bad when you look at the monthly, right? And we take a deep breath. Everyone was freaking out. War, pain, anguish, right? Fear and greed. It's all there. Let's refresh. Let's see if this has changed since we looked at it. Oh, it did. Look at that. That's one of the first times I've ever seen it actually jump. I'm always not there when it jumps, and then I look at it the next day. It bumped up. I didn't know it could go all the way to 51 that fast from 20. And wouldn't you have liked to buy in the fear? And again, you got to have, everyone wants the lows, but to buy in the lows takes a lot of heat. It's not that easy. It's not that easy at all. It really isn't. It takes a lot of heat. Like, you got to really want it. You got to be into it. You got to be committed. Here's some Bitcoin buys. They're not amazing. I'm not trying to show off and say I'm the man, but I am trying to say that, when we were down at 223, at 10:52 p.m. and at 2:24 at 10:22 a.m. The day the news came out and the market was dumping down to the downside at 35,000, I'm buying up Bitcoin. 800, 200, 200, 500, $2,000 worth of Bitcoin, gobbling it up. And again, that $2,000 already worth 2,000, like $400 almost. You know what I'm saying? Already made 20%. Yeah. Every buy made 20%. One of them made 22. So I already beat inflation by 3. They say inflation's 7.5. I think it's 13. But I already beat inflation right there. And I've only been in Bitcoin for, a couple days. I'm just saying. I'm not playing, but I'm saying. So I'm just showing you, but to buy, how hard that was to buy that? I make it look easy. You think it was easy? Oh, come on. The world was in shambles. I thought we could go lower, but that's why I only bought $2,000. I said, you know what? I should have bought $10,000. I'm actually a Sally. I should have went harder. I didn't even go hard enough, in my humble opinion. But I've done it so many times, and I got my stash of Bitcoin that I keep adding to. I know people have way less Bitcoin than me, and they have access to the funds, and they didn't jump in. They're going to look back on that day and be like, man. But you never know. I'm not a moon boy or a bear boy. We're going to take it one day at a time and see what Bitcoin's going to do. But there's your monthly support and resistance. I highly advise you to do this every once in a while. Zoom out, take a look at the monthly. Take a look at the chats and give it your all, right? But there's Bitcoin on the monthly. Let's zoom in. Again, if you watch me on BitBoy or any channel really, but my channel or BitBoy, but a lot of people saw me on BitBoy. I was on a very bearish day. It was Friday afternoon of last weekend before the market was just kind of in a sketchy time. And I was drawing the idea that we were in a, symmetrical triangle down here doing our thing. Let's talk about this on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Let's take a look at BTC. Okay. I'm going to show you how to track it when things are in running up this hard, like on the 4 hour. You can't really get a sense of what's happening. You're getting overbought and turning though, and you got tweezer tops starting to form here. Tweezer tops usually send you down when you're overbought on the 4 hour. So I got to put that out there. However, we had heavy resistance here, and we were making this beautiful uptrend. That formed this beautiful ascending triangle. I'll be nice to put it in all the same colors so we're not too... But that's an ascending triangle. Bilateral pattern, 50% move to the upside or the downside. We call it a 50-50 ball. You take the length here, sorry, let me undo those. You take the length here of basically the base of this triangle and you swing it. And that's about where we're about to go on the measured move. A little bit of a move. And like we got pretty damn close. That's at 44,690. We got to 44,270. All right. So that's going to be our next kind of resistance point. That's a point where we had a little trouble. And you can see right here, we came right to the next area where we had a little bit of resistance. We got into this chunk and we didn't like it. All right. Now we have support. Sorry. Now we have support sitting right here. I got this new keyboard and the keyboard's a little high. My finger tends to just hit this little spot. Now we have support sitting here at 41,800. That's our new area, kind of range. Let's range it out because it's never just an exact line. It's a range. Yeah, so this is going to be the range here for Bitcoin. Between 41,008 and 44,000 area. Really, 41.5 will be our even Steven, but that's the idea. We want to bounce through this region. We don't want to fall through this. We fall through it, we come back here, okay? And we end up, in this zone here. So we fall through that. We end up down here. So this is what we're looking at for BTC. Levels to watch, and we want to get above here. We want to break through this. That's what we want to break through. So that's it. I mean, that's kind of where we're at, right? You could put this in a bigger channel. Look. You could kind of cut that off, or you could try to, I'd say it was a fall out and fall back in on both sides, on anything I'm doing. But again, I will heed that could end up being a bear pennant, a bear flag, right? With a break to the downside. I'm just, I'm not trying to be the bearer of the worst, but I'm just suggesting, bring us back down to 28K. I'm not saying that's guaranteed. I'm just, just painting a picture, okay? Just painting a picture. But these are levels to watch, all right? And let's label them off. So there we have it. And these are kind of these are the zones that we're going to be watching for. Okay. So we'd like to break back above 45K. All right. We've managed to get into this zone, and there's weak support. I'll put a line for weak support right there. Can that hold as well? And if not, we're coming back down to test this 41,000. We break through that, we're coming back down to 40K 39 area. We break that, we're coming back down to 36, and then it's right back down to the bottom of this pattern. Okay. So this is what we see happening for Bitcoin. These are the levels to watch for BTC. All right, post this. This is a nice clean chart. Kind of just gives you the nice zoom out so you can kind of get a sense of what's happening, okay? Okay. Now, that's big. Now we're going to zoom in and be like, well, where are we going? All right. So we see where we're at now. Where are we going? All right. Well, the 1 hour we know has to come back to this 200 to 21-day moving average. That's something that just happens. Okay. Now, could we hold this area? There's a chance we do hold that support line that I just drew there. Okay. But we'll negotiate two ideas. I mean, these are what looks like to be happening. We're either going to make this falling wedge. All right. Come to the 21. We're going to come kiss the 21. Mark my words. Maybe even bounce this low. We could even get to this spot and bounce here. That makes more sense. 42K. Come and test 42K one more time. Make sure it's strong support. right? It'd be great if we don't have to, but that's what I'm looking at. So, and the 1 hour's high, and we could get a retracement here. So, you know, that's what you're looking at on the bigger time frame, all right? 4 hour also tweezer topped. Remember, we went over that idea, but it did turn green again, and there's a chance that this doesn't end up becoming a tweezer. We could move up. But right now, we're seeing a bit of a possible reversal. 1 hour does have to come back to that 21. Take a look at the 15-minute, and I'm just going to get rid of this work because that's all just kind of preemptive ideas, right? But now you just get into mind, this is what I do. You do whatever makes you happy, but if you learn my trading style, I'll teach you how to project into the future. You'll basically be setting up your trades way before they ever occur, and that therefore the trade happens way before the trade. You're just into the trade way before the trade even happens. You're in there. You're in the zone, all right? So check it. To me, we're in a bit of this, right? And right now we're bouncing. And you can even see on the 15-minute when this falling wedge that wants to break to the upside, 68% chance. And right now it is breaking out, right? Measured move would be the length of this pole to the upside. That would put us back up to about 43,800 and would crack through this thing. Honestly, that is a flag too. And if that flag gives way, you got a pull here, right? And I mean, that's got to be 46,000 or something. 45,900 about. So we're watching this. The 15-minute has just been absolutely crushing it. Look, we were right here kind of about to do a loop. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at this. I draw this from my trading group. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder, right? Inverted head and shoulder. I'm just saying. I draw this, and if you're in my trading group, I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, I think this is about to pop. It's like the 5th time I've done it. It's so strange. I did it on Saturday afternoon. I'm looking at a little flag on Bitcoin. I'm like, I think we're going to pop. And then I'm like, boom. I sit down on my computer. Look, Bitcoin. Watch the 1 hour and the 4 hour. They're getting overbought, but the 15-minute keeps trucking. It is making a rising wedge. And rising wedges, when they break out parabolically to the upside. This was suggesting we would go to like 44,005, but even somewhere in the 44K region. I couldn't believe it, but that's what it was suggesting. I post this to my trading group at 5:14 p.m., right? Look, at 5:33 on the 33, I see it poking. And then I said, moving, baby. I got y'all, right? Like, you know, I was on it. I mean, I don't stop watching Bitcoin. That's another reason. People in my trading group, like, I don't let off. Like, if you're in my trading group, you might take a break. You might have to go to work. I'm on it. I'm going to be on it. You're going to get it. You're going to get a signal. You're going to be like, okay. And look, Bitcoin 50-minute is hot, hot, hot. And look, it starts to punk out, and then it just would rip. Absolutely rip. But I was all over it before it even happened, like a flip book, right? I mean, you can see, didn't even break out yet. Right there, bottom of the pattern. Perfect entry, 41,700, right? I was already in the trade earlier, you know? But then this thing would eventually erupt, right? And I'm giving you the play-by-buy, 533, right? 533 again, and like, boom. This thing would boom 15 minutes later. And then the candle would just get bigger and bigger. Look at the size of that thing. It would get out of control. 50 minutes still just moving with room. And I was like, I mean, 3rd time this week, I posted a chart, and minutes later, we rocketed out. Like, holy Satoshis. I couldn't believe it. I was in a state of just complete shock. And then I had drawn this a bunch of times, this ascending triangle, and I talked about it breaking up here. And look how close we got to the measured move, which was the exact, I mean, shoulder, head, and shoulder. Also, that's the neckline to the head. That's another measured move, too. It all starts to play out, you know, the TA. And I said, as March opens up, Bitcoin holds key levels. We will trade so many alts. Watch, this group is about to get way more action-packed. Hope you took this time to study. I'm telling you right now. So, yeah, again, let's see if the 15-minute can give the punch again. It's been insane lately. The 15-minute has just been pushing. And if we get a push up tonight, expect somewhere to 44,250, maybe even up to $44,000 for Bitcoin. But again, we could also fizz out here and start to slow down. You know, the 1 hour and the 4 hour are getting overbought, and they do need to cool off. So if we get a push up, this would be, in my opinion, one of the last few push ups before we start to cool off and get a bit of a pullback. Okay, beautiful move though, unbelievable. Like, I mean, it's been green all day long, and we've held levels like amazingly well. Like, breaking 40K was amazing. Breaking 41 was awesome. 42 was unreal. 43 was like, when I saw us go to 44K, I watched it in real time. I actually couldn't believe it because I'm watching the chart and I'm like, okay, 42.9. Then I'm like 43.1. And then next thing you know, it's like 43.9. And I'm thinking that I'm thinking I messed up in my head, and it was really 43.9. And I'm just looking at the numbers. I'm like, no. And then I'm like, no, dude, that's $1,000 in like literally 10 seconds, bro. And I was like, wait. And then I saw 44, and I was like, yo, 44K? Are you what? So, you know, a lot of times I have to come on the live just to kind of recap the day, like with everyone here. I have to like be like, what happened today? Like, what did we go through? Trading crypto is a blur sometimes. Like, it's insane. Shout out to the 333. Much respect to you throwing it down. Thank you very much for the 333. Wave slated today. Solid. Uma. Thanks, bud. Anytime, Mike Lovin. Anytime. Love you, my man. Using candle bodies on that ascending triangle. I got more accurate measured move. It's hit or miss, I guess. Yeah, I only use candle bodies. I'm just here live making quick movements. So whenever I'm making any type of candle body, I'm using candle bodies, you know. Oh, you mean when you got your measured move, you use candle bodies? It's possible. The measured move isn't done yet. You get what I'm saying? So you can't even say that it's done. So yeah, we could still hit the measured move, in my opinion. Kind of did. It's like, to me, you're within a deviation of like a percentage. Life, you're the man. Thanks for all you do. Anytime, man. Anytime. Super Chat's #1 Umar. Check it out. Ori System Token Channel. I drew a picture of the slot machine once. Use candle bodies on that ascending triangle. Wave slated today. Uma. Thanks, bud. Let's take a look at Uma. Just kept moving, too. Uma was hot. Uma was hot. One of the first ones to pump hard. Now you can see it forming a nice little flag here. Uma. And, you know, we're going to take a look at total 3, the entire altcoin market cap, right? Thing is, normally I would always take just this. I started using the wicks and we started hitting them. So I'm still in the middle on that, though. I'm still backtesting some theories. Like, not every theory is set in stone. You may die with some of your TA, just not like if you're doing it right, you should die backtesting. You shouldn't, you know, there should always be another thing you're working on when it comes to technical analysis. Wow, that thing could pump more. Take a look at the 1 hour, though. Coming down, could flip on you. 4 hours, a little just overbought. See, that's just, I don't like to fight the bigger time frames. You are flagging out here on the 15-minute, right? Doesn't mean it can't dump, though, you know. It would be high risk, high reward if you take this trade. It would be high risk, high reward. Let's take a look at total 3. Mainly, I want to look at total 3 because I want to see what it's doing, all right? I want to see what's going on. This is all of the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if this shows a pullback, then we should get a pullback. Yeah, I mean, it hit the top of this thing, right? We hit $710 billion. It hit the top of the channel. You see that? And yeah, it hit the top of the channel there, came down, top of the channel again, overbought on the 4 hour time frame. Sad to say, but it's saying that the alts are going to come down a little bit and retrace. We'd like to see a bounce off of 680 or a bounce here off 663. We'll be watching those levels closely. If not, all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern here at 625. This Bitcoin going on a freaking huge run. And do we see some, you know, do we see a pullback? Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. That's starting to pump too. That's not good for alts when we pump. Look at this channel that we broke out of, though. Suggested the measured move was there. We went all the way to it, but now we're kind of sitting right there. We hit resistance. Now, if we can get a dump here, the alts can rally to the upside, right? Let's see. So far, we're getting sideways action. No, you know, kind of Bitcoin dominance wants to stay up here. So dominance showing signs of strength. Doesn't want to give away to the alts. We shall see. We shall see. Let's go back to my bigger chart here. And let's take a look at the Dow. What did the Dow end up doing today? Did it end up down? You know, and it still ended up closing red, 166. Let's take a look at the Dow futures. What are they doing right now? Are they green or red? What do you think? What does everybody think? Are we red or green on the Dow futures? If I had to make a guess, I'd say we're green after everything. They're trying to compete with Bitcoin. They don't want to look like fools. Also, they're at -5. They're at about break even right now. We shall see more as the night progresses. I'll keep them updated in the trading group as the night progresses. Bitcoin EMA. Yeah, breaking above the 200 was a big deal on the 4 hour time frame. I talked about it again, but I mean, I can only, it's like, to me, it's so huge. So huge. So we're watching Bitcoin right now flag out here on the 5-minute time frame. And let's just continue to watch this thing flag on out. It's either going to pump out or go sideways and dump. We'll see. Make a Bart Simpson or flag. Right now, it's showing bullish signs to the upside. Again, that 15-minute is also showing bullish signs. The run will be over until it will keep pumping until it can't, until we see kind of a bigger pullback. Bitcoin, you did beautiful for us today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? What a day for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Let's look at the daily candle. We look at the monthly, but look at the daily candle. Look at the size of it. Wow. 14% candle. Are you kidding me? Bitcoin went up 14% in a day? In a day. I mean, when you think of all the times we fight holding Bitcoin, 14% in a day. Like, up $5,486. It would open at 37K. It would close at 43K. It would get to a high of 44,198. I mean, almost a $7,000 move for Bitcoin in one day. Unbelievable. I mean, that green candle, look, that rivals it, but not one around here. Look, not one. Look at this. The biggest green candle we've seen for Bitcoin, that one rivals it at 9%. Honestly, you may see a percentage, but the size of that candle, that is a massive candle for Bitcoin. Like, wow. It's only the USDT pairs on Coinbase, which is the slimmest pair. But still, I mean, unbelievable. Wow. I'm in shock. Like, I'm in a state of shock. But again, how to track Bitcoin 5-minute. Keep it in a flag and see what the flag can do. If it starts to break out of the flag, you jump on in. If it doesn't, then you jump on out, right? Or you just track it to see the health of the move. All right. 15-minute is overbought, oversold. Does kind of want to make another move. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see another pump up. A lot of FOMO action. A lot of people still kind of swimming. I bet there's still some shorts too that could be liquidated. That's still hanging out, thinking they hung out and they're like, I got this now, and they're gonna be like, go grab them real quick. Shigi, storytellers of Web3, building culture rooted in empowerment and curiosity. Shikigai, a world where we couldn't, but will be. Look closely, built in the image of Lost, OXO, now reborn to help OX1s from Axioms. Here to maintain order and balance in Shikigai. I have no idea what I just said. I love this. Elite investors say we're going to have a cataclysmic shift. Most won't survive. They're trying to get people to panic sell the market right now. That's kind of weird. Look at Bitcoin right now and Steven Seagal. But like, look at Bitcoin is trending. The intrinsic value of Bitcoin is now in full display for the whole world. It really is, though. I love that he's saying that. That's amazing. Bitcoin liquidations have been minuscule compared to the amplitude of the move. This is demand, not a short squeeze. Ooh, look what he said. Yeah, we should have way more liquidations compared to how big the move was. I like what he's saying. Futures liquidations total, all the exchanges. I'm telling you, man, I think this was a demand in other countries. I think Bitcoin, I think other countries. I think this Ukraine thing kind of stirred a lot of people to jump into Bitcoin around the world. I think even the Taiwan thing. I think everything around the world. I think uncertainty is making Bitcoin averse because people had to move places and go places. And people were saying, hey, man, you can't stash your money. You can't get to the bank if you're sanctioned. Even Russia. People in Russia can't use the banks, right? Both sides. People are running from Ukraine, don't know where to put their money. Grab a Trezor, grab some Bitcoin. Now you got your money with you at all times, ready to rock, right? Put it up you know what I'm saying? If you have to. Hey, I'm pretty sure you can get one of these up there if you had. Oh, man. Ziploc bag it, and, you'll be good to go. I'm just sorry. Talking about, though, in times of like life or death, where like life could really take you out and you don't know, I'm telling you right now. I mean, you never know, but so I hate to be grotesque. I'm just being honest. Accumulation addresses going parabolic. Number of accumulation addresses. Look at this. Just ripping. ripping. Like, Bitcoin just been going up, accumulating. I mean, count me in, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Bitcoin trending hard tonight. People are selling their stock in ruble for Bitcoin. Huge money coming into Bitcoin. I mean, look at that. The Russian ruble took a beat down today. An absolute beat down to the ground. So I think people in Russia were selling their money for Bitcoin. You had two sides. You had a crazy world scenario. And you had two sides that both needed Bitcoin to survive. You needed the side that was running from their home countries getting out and needed to procure wealth. And you needed the other side that had sanctions put so hard on them, their money was going to zero. And they had no choice but to bail out and get into Bitcoin. You don't think the sanctions and Bitcoin pumping... Another thing I'll tell you was it was a options expiration. It was the end of the month. So maybe there was a huge whale that had a huge thing out and the other whales didn't like that. They wanted to take that whale out. And so they pumped the price up to a certain level to kick that whale down. They do it all the time. They conspire against... A bunch of whales conspire against another whale. They pump that price. It's not a coincidence that it was February 28th. So I just got to put it out there. It was the end of the month and we had the pump. So media declared many times Bitcoin is dead, of course. It's so good listening to the media. They're so smart. They'll tell you exactly what to do. They'll always tell you the news so straight up. Like, the media is just number one. Number one, man. I listen to them 110%. Every time they said Bitcoin was dead, they were 100% right. Every time. Because of CNBC, I bought Bitcoin 4 years ago because they told me to. CNN told me to buy Bitcoin 5 years ago. Yeah, right. Never in a million years. It felt great stacking a bunch of Bitcoin under 40K the past weeks. My man, Crypto Bands, you get a retweet. Me, you too. LOL, love that. Like, we joke about stacking Satoshis because that's where it's at, right? Find the backup solution for all your storage needs. That's funny. I have one of these. These are amazing. Where is that puppy? I have that SanDisk though. That thing is hot. There it is. You can see I have so many things on my desk. But this thing is hot. Put like a terabyte in this thin now. Can you believe that? Now we can have a terabyte like that? Unbelievable. Just years, how crazy this stuff has evolved in the years that we've had it, you know? Wild day with Bitcoin, up 14.54%, one of the biggest moves over the last 2 years. 320, 38% down. 319 up 18%. 228 up 228. And February, notoriously one of the greatest months for Bitcoin, and it would close so hot. It would close so hot. Look at this, man. Biggest price changes in the last 2 years. Unbelievable. Look at that. Fan GreenNetX flipped so fast to neutral. I couldn't believe how fast they did that. Number of addresses with the balances of $1,000 Bitcoin just spiking out of control. Wow. Getting up there in a huge spike. So the whales are accumulating, my friends. The whales are accumulating. Be like, what did you say about me? So amazing. Look at that bounce. Safe Moon 32 is trending right now. I don't know what's going on there. Funny. Me and my buddy after investing in my favorite player earnings. Funny. Bitcoin closing the 100-day moving average, 200-day still a long way away. Closing in on the 100. Oh yeah, and the DMA. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. 9 billion in change adjusted volume with a single block, alongside a recent increase in wallet addresses, 100 Bitcoin. This raises questions as to whether it is a whale accumulation. Charts below are a 7-day view at a 10-minute resolution. Seems to be a lot of people jumping in. Looks about right. Facebook down 6,000 tweets. Digital assets, Bitcoin, 544,000 tweets. Love it. Love it. After a month, another close above the 21 EMA. Bear market, you say? Right? No way. No way. We're still above it, baby. We're still above it. I like what he's saying. Steve, man, I like what this guy's saying. He gets a retweet. Bitcoin has pumped 18% today. There's no limit to the pumps. This is insane. It was pretty nuts. You only got a few opportunities. You have to grab them aggressively when they come, because even in the most favored life, they're really rare. I don't know how to say it differently. Saitama is one of those rare opportunities. Saitama. It may be. Saitama is, I have to say it may be. It may be. And I usually wouldn't even say maybe, but there's a chance. Latest flame on Bitcoin, baby. Wow. Love it. Bitcoin had over 1 million non-zero addresses in 2021, but the number of addresses with more than 10 Bitcoin has declined. The cynics, whales have dumped on retail. The believers, ownership has become more equal. Truth is a personal taste. Funny. Intrinsic value is now in full display for the whole world to see. The president of El Salvador, right? I spoke to an incredible Russian human rights activist today. They stressed how Bitcoin is a lifeline to the outside world at a time when all other financial doors are closing. I'm grateful that open source money can be there for people whose legacy systems have failed them, right? I agree, man. I agree. But that's Bitcoin trending on Twitter. Just wanted to talk about that for a second and break it down. So we are starting to fall down. I would think a pullback is in order, despite what you see on the smaller time frames, 15-minute, 5-minute, all is, we are flagging out though, but we do want to pump a little bit. But again, see this 1 hour, it needs to come back to the 21. And that's something that I think is going to occur. Same here on the 4 hour, we're very far away from the 21 day. So more than likely we come back to the 21-day moving average. That's what we're looking at here for BTC. All right. In a nutshell. And let's take a look. Most altcoins are going to follow that same idea. Let's take a look at API 3. Let's see what we're seeing here for KuCoin. This thing had legs, did a nice pump. Ooh, got even more. Pumped up 25% gains all the way up, to $8. This thing did not stop. $8 for API 3, up 25% gains. Congrats to anyone who jumped in. API 3 up 25%. Unbelievable. Congrats to anyone that jumped into API 3, up 25%. Bang, bang, bang. Remember how we focus on this coin no matter what. Even when the market was dismal, this coin was giving returns. Even when the market was dismal. Let's look at our baby Exia chain. What did Exia do? Did it rip to 13? And now it's doing the same thing it was doing before. Remember? The coin that just never stops loving you, right? The coin that's just going to give it to you. It's just going to give you the move every single time. Possibly back to 1450 for Exia chain. We got in at 1370. This thing does not stop. I'm telling you, it's a code written in it for it to continue to the upside. This thing just does not stop. Does not stop. Exia chain. Unreal. And total market cap sitting at 1.8 billion. We talked about this here. This is the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. And these were all levels. 1.75 was an extreme level we had to break through, and 182. We broke through them both today. Unbelievable. That really solidified my cup and handy here that was created. More like a double bottom, though, once we fell to the bottom here. But we broke out, and we're moving. And I like to see this. As long as we stay above 175, I want 182, but I'll be cool. 175. As long as we don't go below 175, we're bullish, baby. We're bullish. We've been through a lot. Everyone that's been watching the market with me every single day, we've been through a lot. We really have. It's been a war out there. It's been a battle. Shout out to anyone that sat through it with me. I'm just, to all my lifers, so much respect to each and every one of you for hanging out. 246 people watching on the live, 161 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. It would just help the algo move forward, help us move, help the whole channel punch through like it always does. Let's get into the chats. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Today, you know what? I go through the charts every day. I go through all the coins everybody asks. Today, I really just want to talk to y'all. I want to go through the comments. I want to have fun. I just want to connect. I thought that flag looked good, but the 4 hours scared me. Was in before the major pump. Only holding remainder liver, so I'm good. Thanks, Uma. Smash the likes. Thanks, Gina. I might turn 60M around and go one more time. We smashing the likes. Let's go. Super chats, Uma and Terra Luna. Oh, we'll take a look at Luna. What's Bitcoin down doing? Snap Lex. Bitcoin pump or dump. Palpitating. Whale wars. Whale went hard today. We have a couple in here, right? Will you look at AMP? I might. You never know. I told my dad the other day, but we'll see. But C will be a hero of this war. Today he said I was correct. Faha Fohai, my man. Was amazing lesson with this trade last couple days. Shout out to Grace Ashley Harris. I hope you took some profits and paid yourself, Grace. I can't be your, I can't tell you what to do, but I hope you paid yourself. I'm still in this piece. Been in a short for over an hour. Thank God for the moves today. My family needed that extra. Shout out to DJ Porter Rock, my man. Much respect to you and yours, my friend. Much respect to you and yours. You should see my chart I drew last night for Bitcoin. I nailed it. Shout out to Chad Smith. You're the man, dude. Love that. I love to know that people that got into the trading group are learning and using it to their advantage. That's the point. Sounding beautiful. Do you look at ASX companies? No, I don't. If no one has said I love you today, I love you, man. Thank you for all your hard work. DEFCON 0. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you. Always say overbought time frames. 1 hour time frame tweezer tops. I knew to get out of API 3. There you go, Grace Ashley Harris. There you go. What's up with XDC? Saw it on the live stream this morning. Love to see us all making money. That's the point, baby. That's what I like, when the market rips and we all take it in. Bitcoin pairings are finally popping up. There you go, baby. BTC pairs, man. BTC pairs. Yeah, let's take a look at, like, Luna BTC hit a high today. Let's take a look at the Luna BTC. Ripping, look at that. Hit an all-time high, I believe. Look at that. Luna BTC hit an all-time high. So you've been trading Luna against Bitcoin, and you started last April. It's been a long journey, which you started to come off. And now, I mean, that breaks the all-time high. That thing can rip. Think about that. That's crazy, right? Let's take a look at Atom BTC. That's another one that likes to beat up when the market starts to move pretty fast. Atom BTC on KuCoin or Coinbase, wherever you like to trade it. And that says it's about to get big on the 3-day. 3-day chart's my chart for the bigger moves. I mean, that has a nice measured move. Bit of a cup and handle forming. Rain into a lifer just outside of Cocoa Beach, baby. Really? How, man? Tell us the story. How did it happen? That's so cool. Gina with the heart. So you ran into another lifer? Tell us the story, man. We want to hear the story. That's so cool. You should break up these episodes and start doing seasons, bro. Monthly close, episode 3, season 2. Yes, sir. I'm in sales. 43K new support. Nah, not really. Not yet. Lifers around the globe. Love it. Mike Lovin, baby. Mick Lovin, Mike Lovin. I love it. Always say overbought on the time frames. Do you think interest rate price hikes are priced in? Do you think the feds will use the war to push them off longer? I think they are going to use the war to push them off longer. I think this gives them an excuse to claim that it's not them anymore. And it's just the world. And, it's just the times. And, Biden can hide behind the war too as well. They can all, whatever. And all will be well. My reasoning says yes, but the pattern though. Gina, I thought you were traveling. That's Dustin Cava. I told my dad the other day, but we'll see. Be here. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Be there soon. Joining the Lifer gang where the facts get told. No cap. Shout out to my man, Mark Whitfield. Jump on into today. Today is the day. The Patreon opens up today, March 1st. He was a customer of mine at AT&T. We started talking about crypto. I asked him if he watched Crypto Lifer. He said, I just saw him on BitBoy. Hey. So cool, man. Dude, that's amazing. I'm famous. No, I'm not. But that's kind of cool, man. I appreciate that. That's so cool. So amazing. So amazing. Can this guy not see my comments, or is he ignoring them on purpose? Can't see the Mushmood Abasi. You know? Can't see him, my friend. I'm just picking out what I see. There's a lot in there. Why did you miss my question, sir? He's asking. Now I'm trying to find him. Do you think Bitcoin and other coins will pump more? What a funny question. Number one, I don't think when I'm trading. People get pissed when I say that. They don't like that. They don't like that answer. But it's true. What does a guy have to do to get Crypto Lifer on the Warrior Hour? Just email my wife at cryptolifers@gmail.com and she'll get you on, or get Gina. Gina's like my manager. Gina will get me on. But my wife does my schedule. If I am so bad at my own schedule, I'll ruin it. I'll tell you I'm going to be there. I won't know it. It won't happen on time. It'll be pointless. No, I'm telling you. I know it sounds like it sounds funny, but it's true. It's horrible. It's not even funny. It's a true thing. So email my wife, cryptolifers@gmail.com, and you'll be all right. At the top of your chat, you can switch from top chat to live chat. Then you won't miss any comments. Top chat to live chat. Up there. Oh, yeah. Is it up there? Where is that? Bitcoin is going down to 42, 40K, then 28. Ooh, wow. What a bearish man. Thank you, Bitmod. You're the man, dude. Is that DZ? Are you DZ? Who is Bitmod Crypto? Is it the guy who runs it? Is it Andrew or whatever? I just would love to know the actual person behind that. What if it's actually Ben? Is it Ben Armstrong? Is that actually Ben? Is that Ben? Is that you, Ben? Really like that guy, Crypto Life right now. Florida or bust, Sam. I'm coming, Chad. I'm coming, all right, man? Don't make me feel guilty about not getting there. I'm going to get there one day. Super chats all completed. No, I think someone asked something that I didn't do yet. I think there's one super chat I didn't go over. Love the fact that you ran into another lifer. Let's look at XDC. Someone asking about XDC. Let's take a look at that. But Adam BTC looking nice to me. You know, starting to get a bit of a push. Look at the 4 hour looking beautiful. Swing trade those BTC pairs, baby. Swing trade those BTC pairs. You know? Get ready for the next leg. Clean up your act. 1 hour's a little spent. Let's see what it can do in a flag, and then can it move back up to the upside? I'll put an alert down here because that 4 hour is still good. That comes on down. We have some room here. That's Adam BTC. All the BTC pairs going to start moving pretty nicely. Look, Luna USDT has been on a tear too. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it at 100 not too long from now. You know, flagging out at 88. Wanted to do the damage, you know. So far, Bitcoin is holding 43. You know, and that's all you can do is flag it out and see if it can hold this level. There's a chance it does. I say it's highly likely it doesn't based on how far away it is from the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour, but we go from there. My style is that I play with the price action in the 21. How it interacts with it, that's how I trade with the stochastics RSI. All right? If that didn't make any sense to you, jump on into my beginner's course or jump on into my trading group. We'll teach you everything you need to know. Ant-Man, my dude. How you been, Ant-Man? When Big Ben buys the Falcons, y'all can work out a deal for you to broadcast the games. Right? It's all going to happen. It's all going to happen. I would love to be a football announcer one day. No, it's Steph, female. I take out all the scanners for Ben. Also, next to the top chat is an arrow down. Chat to live. She's the best. Look, there it is. Top chat or live chat. Some messages as potential spam may not be visible. So if you hit top chat, thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. The ladies love the Crypto Lifer show. They do. They do. They feel like they have a voice here. You know why? Because I had a twin sister. I have two daughters. I had two sisters. I had a twin sister. And I always felt like I always felt like a deep connection to women. You know, not in a weird way, just in a general loving way. you know? And, you know, all the closest people in my life have been women. And I grew up around women my whole life. And now I had 2 daughters and my wife. So, and I stay home all day working. So it's me and my girls. We are all safe here. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Appreciate you for saying that, Gina. You can pay with crypto, beginner's course. Thank you for saying that. Wow. An eject button would be awesome. Why? What? And surrounded by gentlemen and admirers. I would just hit it for fun regularly. An eject button? That's so grimy. It's so grimy. What does that mean? Bro, for real, my family is basically women. My dad passed away and just like, dang, 2 sisters, no brother. I'll bring all the ladies I find here. She said you won't miss chats if you click the live chat and he clicks the top chat button. I thought she said it was the other way around. Yeah, but they come in so fast if I don't read them. I'm not going to read, you know what I'm saying? Eject button, right? What is she saying, J to the D? Well, who's she going to eject? Me? Right at the house? Like, what is she talking? That's horrible. You know what? That's on her. That's on her, and that's how she looks to the world. So, I mean, you know, hey, is there, I can't do that. I love all that. Is there a way I can work for Lifer Channel in any shape or form? Instead of payment, get membership, like time, temps, ads? Yeah, I mean, email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail, and definitely we'll see if we have a place for you. You do have to do 1 month for free because we got to see if you work right. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how it works. We got to make sure you're a good fit. And if you're a good fit, then we let you stay. If not, then we got to go our separate ways. Most people have worked out. So, you know, the odds are in your favor as long as you play your cards right. You know, ETH is totally bearish. How dare you, right? OMG, eject button on your chair. Oh, to kick me out of the live stream? Is that what it is? I just dumped my 3x longs, so it should pump any minute now. Maybe Crypto Wifer would eject you from the chair there into her arms. Oh, love learning. See, love learning's all. When is the Wifer merch coming out? Says Jimmy Phillips. Crypto Wifer merch. That's funny. That's funny. Bitcoin holding a bit of a flag here to the left, and I just wanted to go over today with my lifers. What a day to be alive. Unbelievable. Bitcoin pumped harder than it ever did almost in any. You never know when you wake up what you're going to see that given day. You never know when Bitcoin's going to pump hard. I'm telling you right now. And you never know when it's going to dump hard. That's why you always need a stop loss in cryptocurrency, the most volatile asset in the world. Crypto, or you can make or break your whole life in a moment. Cryptocurrency. Only the strong survive in crypto. I'll tell you that. Only the strong survive. Not for the faint of heart at all. Not for the faint of heart at all. Finally, catch your stream live. Shout out to Eternal J, my man. I need to look at the monthly chart. Curious what it looks like now. We just went over it at the beginning of the stream. Check it out. I'll be in the group soon, broski. Jump on in, Jamal. It starts tomorrow, man. Not a big poof. Hey, bro, what's up? Shout out to Fidel, man. How you been? Almost full likes. Couple people need to smash it. Shout out to East Jordan, my man. I'm coming home, sensei. Shout out to Jamal, my man. My man. Crypto sang solo today, but them alts about to be back up. Sing together. Fidel, you're funny. Sending the love out to everyone. Shout out to my man, Anko Kutsi Butsu. You're the man, dude. Appreciate you for being here. We look forward to having you back in the Patreon. Jamal, preach, takes so much guts to go through all the bearishness and climb out. Push through, y'all. Enjoy the journey. We really did, though, right? Grace. High five, Grace. High five all my lifers. Hit me with that high five. Like, we made it through the hardest times. It was tough. It was tough. It wasn't easy at all. At all. Where's the link to sign up to the group? You can email Crypto Lifers. Email cryptolifers@gmail and pay in cryptocurrency or pay for PayPal. Yeah. And you can get in the group right away, right now, right tonight. If you want to sign up to the group through the link with a credit card, you can do that. The link is in the description below the video. If I find my videos here, I got video details. Let me go to the video here. Just go to any video, and Patreon right there. See that? It's the link right there. So if I hit this, I'm here. 233 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody. 204 likes. Unbelievable. No dislikes. I love seeing that. Hit show more right here, and you hit Patreon, and boom, that would take you to the Patreon. All right. The hardest, reddest days are now the reasons why we're rocking out today. It's true, though. It's true. It's true. Tonic Spell, what y'all think? I like Tonic and Spell. They're not bad. Tectonic has been pumping on us. Been doing pretty good. We like it. Spell's been hot, too. We're a fan of both, Mr. Brian. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're a fan of both. Appreciate you, brother. Come back to another live stream where you'll be respected, loved, and we'll talk about what you want to talk about. Break it down. Where's the link to sign up for the group? Kyle Stanfield. Jump on in, Kyle. Tomorrow is the day, the first of the month. Jump on in. Is it true? The U.S. and NATO are not only going to freeze, but seize Putin's assets. Danger, danger. Yeah. Don't give in to the FUD, JD. Don't give in to the FUD. Buy the blood, baby. Volt Inu long-term hold will make you a millionaire. Rowdy Rotherham, he loves his Volt Inu. We talked about it earlier today, and it's still pumping. I tweeted it out. Volt Inu, banging on him. This guy always does this Devon.rent. It's funny. I don't know what that means. And we always end up deleting it because we don't know what it is. Tomorrow is the perfect day to join the Patreon since it's the first of the month if you're going to pay through PayPal. Anytime if you pay with crypto, email cryptolifers@gmail.com. You can pay the Patreon by emailing CryptoLifers. Check out Lifers testimonials. You'll know you're in the right place. Patreon is an amazing 24/7 resource. Exclusive charts, beginners TA and learning library, traders from around the world, and VIP charts and ideas. Join the Patreon today. You won't be disappointed. MetaMask course this Friday as well, or the first Friday of every month, which we are about to do this Friday. Buy the blood. That's what we did, everybody. That's what we did. All right, everyone, I'm out of here for the night. Just a quick little stream. Go over Bitcoin, talk about what happened, and go over the monthly candle close. That monthly candle looks absolutely beautiful. I'm super excited. You should be super excited. And we're ready for another beautiful day tomorrow. I'll see my lifers in the rooms. We'll go over it. Take a look at that Dow futures one more time. Let's see what we're sitting at. And we're at, hopefully we end up green here as the night progresses. Hopefully we end up green as the night progresses. We shall see. Only time will tell. 43,000 holding strong for BTC. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. I love you all. We just made it through a pretty tough period, to be honest. Managed to make it through with half my portfolio. Put most of the rest in HyperDex Finance private sale. Great live stream, mate. Shout out to Lee Jr., man. I wish you the best luck. Good night, everyone. And lifers, Bit Squad are the best. Shout out to the Bit Squad, Bit Mode Crypto. Appreciate you for coming on in. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Dustin Cava, Gina Bombina, all my mods, and everyone that makes this channel and this stream amazing. Love learning. I love you all. CMAS, my dude. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate you all for being here and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. I'll see you on the next live stream. This is stream number 395 without a day off. Can you believe that? Without a day off. If you've been witnessing the insanity, we're going to keep moving into day 700. I'll see you on the next live stream. I love you all. Peace and love. Crypto is life.